What's up? I'm Sky Gorilla, and we are playing The Last Utopia. Let's get into it. Utopia, but Utopia in English. Ha! Hannah Kent, age 25, role historian and archivist. Mission: the colony has asked Miss Kent to embark on a solo expedition to planet Earth. Oh. Her task is to uncover the great mystery of who or what introduced the alien planet Spores to Earth. It was decided that the expedition would take place at the site where the spores began to spread, the last utopian furniture store. This research will form the basis of the colony's Earth history curriculum. If successful, Kent's work will be taught in colony schools for centuries. Alpha to base, I've landed. Copy, stay alert, Hannah. Name, Ellie Mason, 54, founder and CEO of the colony. Okay. Mr. Mason has spearheaded this project. He has volunteered to serve as Miss Kent's point of contact. Gotcha. It won't be my first time in Utopia's store. I'll be fine. It'll be your first time in a Utopia store like this. We aren't sure how rapidly spores growth we aren't sure how rapidly spore growth has progressed since the migration, but it is likely that the spores have severely altered the landscape of the store to accommodate their life. This is no longer your planet. You are a visitor in the territory now. You and your family have signed the release forms, right? Yes, sir. We have. You know how much I hate this legal formality stuff, but just to run through it one more time. The colony cannot be held responsible if our patented anti-spore hazmat suit proves to be ineffective against the spores. Well, I'd call it that then. If you experience the usual symptoms of exposure, confusion, paranoia, loss of memory, oh my goodness, or the more serious side effects, delusions of grandeur, violent outbursts, death, etc., etc., you alone are responsible, yada yada yada. Basically, be careful. You are valued as an employee of the colony. Understood, sir. Now, I know you have been briefed on the mission many times. There are a few more things that might be helpful to you now about your gear before you head out, though. Would you like me to run through what you've outfitted with? I guess. Good choice. No such thing as being too informed. I'm sure you're well aware of this, but just to be sure, you can't move with using the WSD arrow keys. Okay, hold shift to run. There may be tight spaces you need to squeeze through during your mission. You can crouch by pressing the C. As you know, you are currently wearing the most advanced hazmat technology the colony has to offer. Not only will this suit protect you from the spore's toxic fumes, it can carry any artifacts you discover in your expedition. Our engineers call it the Inventory 3000. It can be accessed by simply the tab or I on your controls. Simply select any item equipped it. You can combine any inventory item by pressing, you can combine them. Once you have done that, select what you can combine. Select what you want to combine. Confirm when you are done. Colony is proud to introduce our patented Scano technology for the first time on this expedition. The handheld device can scan objects in your vicinity and give you a full reading of its properties. The tech is new, so there are only so many things it can read at this time. The device will target any readable items as you approach them. To scan the target object, press the left on the mouse key, okay? Of course, you are free to pick up any artifacts that seem useful to yourself or the colony. You can interact with anything using the right mouse button. That's about it. Is there anything you'd like me to go over again? No, I'm good. All right. Good luck, Hannah. Feel free to reach out if anything comes up. Will do, sir. Dismounting over and out. End of transmission. Okay. We're in it. Wow, this is crazy. Can I scan this? No. Oh, wow. Looks like this truck was trying to peel out when it was stopped. The scanner detects traces of long decomposed human life inside. Oof. 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 The spacecraft I came here on. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. What is this? Oh my god. It's oscillating over here. These plants could fit into pots when they first appeared on Earth 3 years ago. Now look at them. According to the scanner, molecules flowing through a tube-like structure in its base produce toxic gas in its spews. Okay. We're gonna go inside. The front door of Utopia's store. It looks like an automatic mechanism no longer works. I'll have to pry it open with my hands to get inside. Okay, then get in there. Here it goes. Welcome. Okay, let's see. What are we doing here? Desktop computer, a thick layer of dust on the keyboard. Okay. Colony of scientists still don't understand how the toxic gas is able to wreak so much havoc on the human brain and immune system. I guess I'm glad to be wearing the finest hazmat tech available. Okay. Chair. Okay. You're selling regular chairs for $79 like that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Years ago, a couple was probably wondering if they should buy this couch. Yeah, probably. Now it's got a bunch of shit inside of it. The spores somehow found their way inside this TV. They're breaking through the back of it. Whatever. $35 or $30 stools, $35 stools. What kind of shit? That makes more sense. $145 for a counter. But damn. That's a weird looking bathroom in here. There's a key sitting on the counter. Well then pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Can't go in these. Can't go in those. Pick that up. Yeah, it could come in handy. Why not? Might need to spray a fool. What does C do again? Just crouch. This key probably goes to here, right? Janitor's closet. Yeah, I have the key. What? Okay, I'm about to say, what the hell is happening? Ooh. Resident Evil Silent Hill door opening. Nice. The key fits. Nice. What's this? I don't need to take this with me. Okay, well, let me read it then. There's a note taped on the wall here. Messy handwriting fills the page. The mark of snapped pencil implies some frustration in the author, and it reads, management is well aware of the general secret sauce. Do not attempt to recreate it. This mixture has been shown to damage and erode surfaces completely. There are no shortcuts to cleaning toilets. Use the provided tools without modifications or display reactions will be taken. Thanks, Rita. Okay. Gotcha. We're gonna need a mixture of stuff, huh? Let's see if we can do that now, right? Combined, 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 combined. Oh, yeah. I don't even know what the hell that does, but we did it. Do we need to go back to the toilet, maybe? Ain't nothing down here. What's this? Oh, maybe we use our spray on it? Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe we can use a spray on it. Maybe it'll clean off some of the rust on the thing. Maybe not though. No. Okay. No. It don't want it. It don't want us to. So maybe we have to go into the bathroom with this spray now. Something about the toilets. Can we spray the creature? Am I missing something though? Because we should be able to go through through the oh, there we go. What the hell is that? Okay. I see you. Our spray definitely goes in here. Click our spray. Starting to feel sick just looking at it. Oh, our spray doesn't go in there? Okay. An unholy combination of clean individual and swirling in a spray bottle. But that's not what we do with it? Man, that's misleading there. What about here? I need an ID card. Okay. Is the ID card in that toilet? You would think you would need to spray it with this stuff. Where art thou? There is an. I'm going back because I knew that scene. Like I think I went the wrong, like a different direction where you could have went. I could have went another direction. That way, in that room right there. Do I have to crouch? I have to crouch to get in here. Oh yeah, loving it. Who's gonna be around this corner? Anybody gonna be in here? I'm surprised nobody's in here right now. I'm really, really surprised we didn't get a scare yet. Oh. This is our boss? This is Rita? What's up, Rita? Oh, we sprayed her. Rita. Oh, Hannah. It worked. The amber has eroded away enough for me to get closer. The scanner identifies the body as that of a 43-year-old woman. There is vein-like scarring all over her face and hands and legs. Her eyes are rolled back in her head, her expression forever frozen in a grimace. It looks like there's an ID card, yay, hanging from her pocket. Her name is Rita. Oh, it is Rita. Oh, we Hannah? Oh, we're Hannah, duh. She has been working for Utopia for 9 years before her death in 2004. Taking her ID card from her feels wrong, like I'm making her anonymous. I'm sure I'm going to need it though. She's not gonna be anonymous. She'll be fine. You pulling her out of carbonite though. Out of carbonite. Wow. Ember. Is probably what's gonna make her decay, to be honest. But it don't matter. Yeah, they're gonna pull her out anyway. They're gonna know that if this is even the people enough that survive enough to care. You said the Earth is pretty much gone when it comes to people, so I don't think anybody's really gonna notice. And if they do notice, if there's such a, we have civilization enough for them to investigate somebody that was encased in carbonite I said it again, in ember by these aliens. I don't. They're gonna somehow find out that what's her name. All right, let's go. Okay, so we don't have the spray anymore, so. Noted. That all those chemicals mixed together only gave us one shot. Let's give this a shot, yeah. I can't believe this thing still works. What still works? Oh, the key card. I'm like, what? What still works? There's nothing left in here. Then why do you need me to scan it? Wait, it looks like there's a saved message on here. Let's give it a listen. You have one saved voice message. First voice message sent October 22nd at 2:54 p.m. Duration 32 seconds. Cassie, it's Rita. I got your call. We did not have a plant delivery scheduled for today. I'm sure it'll be fine, but Cassie, accepting deliveries without verification from management is a huge security risk. Please find a way to handle this, okay? Call the delivery service or something. And save the security footage so I may review it when I get back from vacation on Monday. I mean, plant delivery. I have to access that footage. I mean, I would say that that was an overreaction, but knowing what happened in hindsight, the TV won't turn off. Well, then I remember when networks first started pulling their programming. First it was because no one was watching, then there was no one left to watch. Eventually TVs only played static. Alright, but we're supposed to be watching security camera, are we not? We need probably a tape. Gotta go find a tape somewhere. But we didn't add anything to our repertoire here. So what the hell are we supposed to do? I guess we gotta go find this tape. They didn't give us anything in that room though. So this is what my issue is right now. I don't know. You just armed us with some more knowledge, some more lore on the subject. So I feel like I need something to that's gonna scoop out the brains in that toilet or the whatever the hell they are. Give me this broom. Can I have this? No. I probably don't even have to come back here. I just don't know what else to do at the moment. What's this? Oh, okay. I don't know what to do at the moment. So maybe there's something back here that I can pick up to help me scoop that shit out of there. Oh. Use the computer. Enter date. Oh man, I gotta go back because I don't remember that shit. Okay, I looked back and it was it's 10/22/2004. Ten 22 04, right? How about that? Okay, yeah, we got it. I had to look back at my footage because I didn't remember what any of that said, and I don't think that they were gonna tell me again. The footage has no audio, it's grainy. but I can just barely make it out. This must be Cassie, the customer service worker. She looks young, maybe in her early 20s. There's a few hours of her messing around on her phone. Let me scrub through this. Alright, here we go. A man is entering the store. I can't quite make out his face from this angle. He's striking up a conversation with her. It's difficult to read her expression, but she's gesturing around and shaking her head. He motions towards the door. More gesturing. Cassie is persistent. Whenever he's asking for, she won't go for it. He's now just standing in front of the customer service desk with his arms crossed. I'm just terrible reading today. Seems like it goes on like this for a while. Let me scrub forward. Oh, he's pointing at her now. Leaning forward. She's looking frightened. She nods. He throws his hands up. He shakes his head, and as he walks out, a few minutes pass with Cassie staring at the door waiting. She looks around again. When the man reappears, he's pushing a car to the... Are those? Yes. Inside the car are about a dozen plants. Oh my god. This is it. This is the earliest documented sighting of the spores on planet Earth. This will be the single most significant discovery of my career. This could lead us to the truth about how plants were introduced in the first place. It has been theorized that they were sold to Utopia after being grown by an unwitting gardener. I always wondered what that would feel like to harvest the cyanide of humanity without even realizing it. The gardener likely never had to face the reality for long. With such a frequent exposure to the plant, the confusion and memory loss would have been severe, with symptoms shown. Is this man in the footage that gardener? I'm sure there's an angle here where I can get a better look at him. Wait, what is... No. Ellie? It's Ellie. Oh, out for the base. I've gone through Utopia and collected everything I need. I'm outside now. Excellent work, Hannah. Your work here will ensure future generations know where they came from long after the last humans to set foot on Earth are gone. I trust you didn't run into any big issues? No, sir. Just the spores. And everything was as you hypothesized it would be? No amount of time in the lab could have prepared me for seeing the spores in person. This really is their world now, entirely. I suppose I wasn't quite prepared for that. But no, nothing too shocking. Are you sure, Hannah? A colony microdrone has been following you this entire mission with a live feed directly to me. I wanted to ensure your safety, of course, but I also wanted to keep an eye on you. I wanted you to find the security tape. What? You think I would have left it there if I didn't want you to find it? I suppose you deserve a more thorough explanation. I founded the colony when it was becoming apparent to some that Earth would not be habitable forever. Back then, people thought we still had time to fix it. We did have time. But I knew that what needed to happen would never have been done. The world's economy was too dependent on oil and plastic conveniences that you people would never concede. You breed like rabbits, which only put more strain on our limited resources. You blame the corporations and the evil billionaires for all your problems. What you people never understood is how taxing it is to carry the world on your shoulders. You all want the fastest, best service, but without the price. I know it's not politically correct to say this, but the reality is that if you want your affordability drone, some little factory worker needs to miss a couple bathroom breaks to make it happen. Maybe it's more than a couple, but you got your drone cheap, just like you wanted. This cycle continued with while Earth suffered. I would stay up all night antagonizing. I would stay up all night agonizing over the future I knew was coming. The droughts, beautiful coastal cities winding up under the sea, so many species extinct forever. And then one day it came to me. Thanks to all your actions, Earth would soon be inhabitable to humans. But what if something made us leave before the dreaded day? Something foreign, something alien. So while I built my spaceships, I started building something else too, the spores. I wanted to create an organism that could pass as alien, but tailored to my needs. I knew that I could build a new world if given the chance. But I knew that things wouldn't get bad enough in my lifetime to prompt the mass exodus I was preparing for. The spores would be the key to the future. I won't bore you with the details. Let's just say my position gave me access to gene splicing tools that the average person thought only existed in the movies. Once I had developed my first prototype, I planted it here. It was more successful than I could have dreamed. Earth scientists didn't have time to examine the DNA of the spores before their labs and minds started to be taken over. Due to the spores' unique properties, people quickly concluded they must be alien. The rest, as you know, is history. I can see that this is a lot to process, so let me cut to the chase. You have two choices. You can come back to the colony with me and you will document the truth behind the spores together. As a historian, I know the truth is important to you. It's important to me too. If you come back with me when I die, you may tell the colony what really happened. And for your efforts, I will ensure you're taken care of. You won't have to worry about housing, food, or money. You will be inducted to the elite class of the colony. I will fund any future research endeavors you'd like to set out on, just as long as we keep this between us until I am no longer here. You may also refuse this opportunity. I hope you'll accept, but we can cross that bridge if we come to it. So, Hannah, my lovely historian, what do you say? Wow, this is like the real like selling out point, right? Like they promise you all this stuff and you gotta like, just roll with, the game that's being played right now. And so they offer all this stuff, to and make you feel like, oh, it's hard to say no to it. Like, yeah, and he even added to the shit where it said, when I die, you can say what the hell you want of me, but I'm already my career as a historian and all this other stuff is completely tainted already because I lied. So once I say, oh, he did this, da da da, I couldn't say anything. I could technically be like, well, he was gonna kill me if I didn't, even though leave me on this goddamn spore planet. If I didn't do that, because if I say no, I won't right now, he's gonna be like, well, I guess you ain't coming home, or he's gonna blow up my ship as I get there. This is like history in the making right now. This is where they break it in history, and usually people throughout history will go for the first option. They will. They always do. They always do. There's rarely ever an outlier. It'd be like, you know what, Mister, I'm gonna stand on my ground right now. So I will. I can't do what you're asking me. You killed everything. What is wrong with you? You have spent your entire life stepping on everyone beneath you. Do you think people will forever live under your boot? Do you think you won't be found out? I know you haven't kept this to yourself. It's you and me, Hannah. We're the only ones who know the truth. Are you forgetting Earth's last year? The desperation, the way people fought and begged to join us on our expedition? Was asking questions, Hannah, and nobody has sense. We have built a beautiful community. The colony has restored the souls of our people. The world we live in now is much kinder, much safer, and much sustainable. People had to die, sure. It pained me every day to see the body count rise. But Hannah, this planet was always dying. You didn't know that. When you were a girl, didn't you learn that it was kind to put a sick dog out of his misery? Oh, don't be a martyr for a scorched earth. Don't be stupid, Hannah. Fuck you. Alright, I'll see you've made up your mind. I'm disappointed, Hannah, but I guess there is always a silver lining. The Artist 360 has a unique feature I had to fight tooth and nail with our engineers to include. After much convincing, they designed all ships to allow for constant remote control from my office. I guess I knew a situation like this would arise someday, and now I finally get to test it out. It is a bit of a shame I'll be testing it on you, though. An intelligent girl like yourself, it feels almost wrong to abandon you here. I hate to see all the potential go to waste. Well, every worker is replaceable. Goodbye, Hannah. Yeah, I definitely made my right choice. I'll just die here, I guess. Mission report. Summary, failure. Team. Oh man. Miss Kent was sent on a dangerous solo edition. Her task was to attempt to create a historical account of the Spores. Induction to the atmosphere. Mr. Mason reported that Kent has lost contact with him soon after her trek into Utopia. He continuously tried to regain contact with Kent to no avail. It can be concluded that this time that Hannah Kent has passed away. A funeral has been held to commemorate her life and work. A replacement for Kent's previously role as colony historian has been identified. When the proper training has been complete, Mr. Simon will be sent on our second iteration of the same mission. Mr. Mason expects, with lessons learned and more protection provided to the historian, this iteration will be a success. Report concluded. Isolation. That's cool. Yeah. What the hell? I mean, I've talked enough. I guess I don't have to say too much about this, but I enjoyed it. This was something different. It wasn't really scary, but kinda at the same time. It's not really a horror game, but it is. It doesn't really matter. It's suspenseful. It's interesting. I like the concept. Something I haven't seen before, really. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good day. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Peace.